it's like we're in a war zone. What's going on here, for God's sake?
When I talk agree?
Is this how we're going to have this election on November 11th?
APC is preparing for war, not election in Imo State.
So you see what's going on. There is a trouble here.
And the political talks we have today are uniform men.
The notorious Ola of Tiger Base Fed, the man who has so many lives have been lost in Imo State. And look at what they did to the NLC president. This governor is going mad. Nigerians should know what's going to happen on them. If you want to declare war on Imo, tell us. The Imolites are ready to defend themselves.
Make una help me share this video to the end so that Imolites will decide their fate. You're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1. I just want to drop this one very quickly because I no need to talk too much. Now the LP gubernatorial candidate in Imo State, we say it all. When I talk, I'm saying Imo State will be the battleground. That APC, as led by Hope Uzodimma, is getting ready for war and not election. When I saw this video, I thought this is happening between Israel and Gaza. Can you imagine? This is just a clip. Plenty of them. Even if it is a war zone. This is just about an election. And they are using the police officers, the uniform men, as political talks. Now, this is the experience by the LP gubernatorial candidate, Achonu.
Imolites, today, the 5th of November, 2023, 6 days to the Imo governorship elections, around between 12 and 1 o'clock this afternoon, I was on my way to honor an invitation by the Anglican Church Synod at Tubibezina in Owerri North. Only to, as we got to the venue, we saw, but as we were approaching, we saw, armed police stationed, strategically in their cars. So we were wondering, what's going on? So as soon as we got there, we saw an APC blocking the entrance to the venue, and harsh-looking armed men, most of them wearing black, some carrying pump packs, some carrying AK-47s. So, and they stopped us, they blocked, they didn't allow us to go. They started shooting in the air sporadically, scaring the bikers who were leading the convoys. All of them scampered for safety. So after a lot of shooting, I had to, I came down. I said, well, this is, if they can take me, because I can't understand why I can't be allowed to go and worship God in Imo State. So I realized, so when I got there, they now claimed, first of all, they claimed that the governor was there. I said that somebody tore APC posters on the wall. So, but the person who not probably like them, is Senator Achonu, the person who tore it? They said no. So why are you preventing him from getting into the church premises? So, and I had to come down. I accosted one Ola the notorious Ola of Tiger Base Fair, the man who has so many lives have been lost in Imo State. And look at what they did to the NLC president. This governor is going mad. I had to call the security officer, called the DSS director, who said he was there with the commissioner of police. I now asked to speak with him. He called me and said he wants to talk to the officer. Commissioner of Police Imo State spoke to this Ola. Ola disobeyed him and blocked us from entering. Oh, as the shooting continued, I didn't want any life to be lost. I came out and accosted him. I was pointing at him. I told him that I was going to expose him to Nigerians today. And if he doesn't leave this state today, or let us this by Monday, I'll know that this government wants to annihilate us. So I'm putting my president Bola Ahmed Tinubu on notice to know what is going on here. This man wants to annihilate the entire state. So he should quickly remove all the security agencies who from here. They are not obeying orders. There's a killer squad in Ohaji Egbema as well. They have been crying and they call him kill and bury. They've been crying everywhere. It's like we're in a war zone. What's going on here, for God's sake? Is this how we're going to have this election on November 11th? And I hear that the INEC officers even lied to the INEC chairman, EOs, that all the political parties agreed to move all the coalition from ward to local government. We didn't even have a meeting to discuss that. So you see what's going on. There is a trouble here. Nigerians should know what's going to happen on every. If you want to declare war on Imo, tell us. The Imo-lites are ready to defend themselves. Tell us, please, what's going on here? Enough is enough. Are we now in a banana republic that even officers don't obey police commissioners? They don't listen to no rule of law in Imo State any longer. So for the next 4 years, this place will be a wasteland. Already, places mortuaries are filled with corpses. Tiger Base, people drop like flies. And that's where this Ola is. He must leave this state with the commissioner immediately. And INEC chairman should be put on notice. No collation should be done outside the World Collation Center. Thank you very much.
That is it. He says it all. We are publishing the entire press briefing as he delivered it on BVI Channel 1 Plus. You can watch it there. This is just for you to know that there is no hope in Imo State. Imo State is in a hopeless state. Let me talk. And when they come up with this their gibberish, when I hear IGP saying that this is no longer the time for political talk, ballot slashing and the rest of them, all of those that are bladderdash. Because the worst political talks we're having today, especially in Imo State, are uniformed men. And that same man, I heard that they have removed redeployed the commissioner of police in Imo State. That is not enough. The truth of the matter is that they don't even take orders from anybody. They don't take orders. They are just loyal to the governor. They are the political talks to the governor. You can imagine blocking another from accessing a religious place. That's the church. Although they have made the church their campaign ground, they made the church their political rally point. But that doesn't stop anyone from exercising his right. Everyone is free to worship at any time. That is Nigerian constitution. But do they care about it? Never. Now it is up to Imo State to, because all of this show of force is to intimidate Imolites into submission, to make sure that plenty of them do not come out to think of voting, because that is their tool. I keep saying it. That is what they want to achieve. They try to suppress voters because they know no reasonable Nigerian will vote for APC. They know that. So the only way they can do that is to suppress the people's vote and allow their talks and their political associates and stooges to be the ones that will be allowed to vote. We are saying they are pursuing Igbos, stopping Igbos from voting in Lagos. Whereas APC is stopping Igbos from voting in their own state. And some people are helping them to drum up that narrative that you shouldn't even think about voting. Yes, I know that the system is in a mess. We know that they will definitely rig. But if you fold your arms and do nothing, man, you've submitted yourself like a Christmas lamb, like a Salah ram that will be slaughtered without mercy, without putting up a fight. I don't know when Igbos had become that naive and cowards. So that is just what I want to bring to you. Help me share this video. I want to have your opinion on this. Should Ndimo stand firm and fight for their liberation from APC and the bad governance, or should they just fold their hands and give up? I want to hear it or read it from the comment section. Help me share this video to everyone so that they will know what is happening. The same is also drumming up in Kogi and in Bayelsa State. Please help me share this video to everyone. Bye-bye for now.